Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
It's time to preview action on the diamond, softball time, with three teams here in the region to take a look at today. Two of those teams opening today and then one tomorrow. Let's start with the Gering Bulldogs and head coach Zach Ostergaard. They're in Hastings today to play the Tigers and Grand Island Northwest.
Yeah, starting off with Hastings and Grand Island Northwest start the season. Some may look at it, kind of as a challenge, or you can look at it in a negative aspect. I think it's a good challenge for us and to kind of see where we're at to start the season and see what we need to build off of. We have a really good group of girls. We're really young this year.
The biggest known for Gering on the diamond this year, the return of senior Gabby Moreno, who last year hit .479 with 10 home runs and 47 runs driven in, breaking some records along the way.
She's one of a kind, and I've let her know that a lot. And she's one of those people that she's never satisfied. So, it's kudos to her. She always wants to work hard and, always be a better player and a better person. And she's a great kid to kind of revolve a program around. They don't come around too often, and, the rest of the girls kind of swarm to her and look for her guidance. And so far, she's been doing a really good job of that.
Gering went 22-6 last season, but lost their last three games, including getting swept at home by Duchenne Roncalli in a district final. Despite all those individual exploits, Moreno focused on the team aspect and getting back to that same spot this season.
I think our goal is ultimately making it back to that district final game. We want to change what we did last year and win, and hopefully go to state this year. So.
Gering opening today in Hastings, and then they'll be at the Aurora tournament coming up tomorrow. They'll host rival Scottsbluff a week from tonight. Speaking of the Scottsbluff Bearcats, let's go ahead and take a look at what they've got going on this year. Coming off another appearance in the state tournament 1 year ago, head coach Dan Fox says new season, same goals, same aggressive style.
No difference. No matter what the team is like, we're going to go out there and compete. And that's what we tell. We're going to compete all the time. We're going to go 100%. We're going to be aggressive everything we do. I think we're really prepared for this year. So I know the girls are just kind of like they can't wait to get out there. So we'll play Lexington on Friday, no different. We expect to go in there and compete, and then on Saturday, go win that tournament.
The top returner for Scottsbluff is Adriana Rodriguez. She's seen plenty of success both individually and as a team in her first 3 years in the Scottsbluff program.
Oh, for sure. Definitely my fourth year going. We definitely need to make it there, and it's definitely one of our biggest goals and our highest goal that we're shooting to make.
Now, to be clear, Scottsbluff graduated a ton of firepower off last year's team, but Coach Fox able to reload with some transfers in the mix this year.
Here we have the Schneider twins from Alliance that came over. It's Hallie and Hannah. They're both pitchers. They're very fundamentally sound. So they kind of added that depth for us that we lost from last year a little bit. So that's one good thing. I think they're going to actually help us with the defensive side and pitching, and for sure. And so really excited to see they both have good sticks. And so, really excited for those two. And then we brought in Kay Michelson. She transferred over last year after the fall season. And, one thing about her, she was always a hard out when she played for Gering. And but she's a good stick. So she comes in with a really good stick and just experience.
Scottsbluff will open their season tomorrow. They'll be at Lexington, stay overnight, and take part in the Lexington tournament then on Saturday. Let's close things out today as far as the softball preview is concerned with the Bayard Tigers. They enter their third season as a program. Trayton Harmon out at practice yesterday to visit with head coach Stephen Posey, who touched on the expectations for this season.
So really preaching to the girls that we're looking to win, right? We're not looking just to survive another season, but we're looking to win. And I really think that we can compete at the end of the season. If we are playing at the level we want to, we really can go back east and we're going to be able to compete in our district and in our sub-district to try to vie for that.
Senior Haley Edmonds says it's a tight-knit team with some experience returning this year.
What gets me excited is since we're so senior heavy, I think we have a lot of potential. Looking forward into this season, I think it should be pretty exciting.
Bayard will have a doozy of a start to the season, putting some miles on the bus. They look to get off to a good start beginning today up north.
Yep, so every year we go to back east to North Bend, and it's a great tournament. They've been great for us last year. So we go to, first we start with Southern Valley Alma. We play them in Shattering, and then from there we go straight to Schuyler, and we play a doubleheader at Schuyler tomorrow night. And then on North Bend Saturday we play 3 games, and then we travel all the way back here. So it's really a great time to start our season, but our girls are ready for it. You know, most of our girls play travel, so they're used to that grueling, you know, Sunday bracket play where you're playing 6-7 games. So they're really used to it, and they're ready to get started.
Big thanks to Coach Posey for having Trayton out yesterday. Gering and Bayard with their opening games of the year today. Scottsbluff will start their season tomorrow. Our first softball broadcast will be next Tuesday when the Bearcats host Sterling, Colorado, and then Gering hosting Scottsbluff a week from tonight. That's the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.